All day.
You guys can look it up on our platforms. It's called Buscarte by Danny Rose. And yeah,
it'll put you in that mood.
Yeah, definitely. I listened to it in the morning. I was like, oh shit, this is grooving. I got these fools coming through. I gotta step my game up, bro.
Yeah, we pulled up. He looked hella fresh.
Got the chain on today.
Shit. Bam. Oh, hey, you guys know Alex Mariscal, drama, huh?
Yeah.
Bro,
That's so weird.
That's my boy.
Bro,
yeah.
As soon as you said that, that was the last person I texted. And I was like, bro,
sure.
join. And I didn't even know you guys knew each
Gerald,
other.
I go back with drama since kids, bro. Middle school, we used to play soccer together. Yeah, bro, I know, yeah.
He's a goalie, right?
Sí, era portero, güey. Yeah.
Just found out he played soccer, man.
I'm a little bit, sounds a little bit far away, like echoey. Yep.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Energy Podcast. My name is Brian Landeros, and thank you so much for everybody that's been tuning in. We just want to give a thanks to everybody that's been supporting us. And if you guys haven't already followed us on Instagram or subscribe on YouTube, make sure you guys stop what you're doing right now and head over to our page and get that done. But other than that, today we got some special boys in the house. My man, Danny Rose and Tre Castro, representing for San Diego.
¿Cómo estamos?
San Diego, estamos activos, despiertos. How we doing, boys?
Good, bro. Super
Dude,
excited
I
to
know.
be here. Thank you for having us.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm like, damn, we got some fresh ass fools in here. God damn.
Look at you, boy.
Bro, what do you mean? It's us. It's all of us, bro. It's all of us.
That energy.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself, guys. You know, so for people that don't know you guys, which is probably very hard, give us a little background story of who you guys are. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Pues I'm Danny Rose, local artist. My producer Tre Castro. Hacemos música latina. Hemos estado trabajando desde a finales del 2018. And yeah, we've just been working nonstop. I dropped an EP. Last year we dropped an EP called Faith, our first project. And yeah, we just keep on working and connecting with different people around the city. And yeah.
Yeah, bro. Well, my name is Tre Castro. My role is the producer.
Yeah.
But we do a little bit of everything. And yeah, man, we've been linked up probably for like 2.5 years, making music like together seriously on that level. And yeah, we've just been building from there.
Yeah, I know, and I definitely see you guys. I remember the first time that I actually, saw you was through Aphrodisiac with Ritmo.
Shout out to
shout out Aphrodisiac. And yeah, ever since then, I was just kind of like, oh damn, who's this kid? Like, like they're pretty fucking dope. And nobody here was actually doing like Latino music the way that you guys were doing it. And then from there, I mean, I saw that you guys, you were working with him and then a whole bunch of stuff. So then it just kind of trickled down and I was like, yo, I got to get this guy on the podcast, bro.
I was trying to be here for a while.
Yeah, bro. I know. And then this whole stuff with the COVID happened. I was like, shit, we'll make it happen some way. But fortunate enough, I was able to link with Danny probably about like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we just sat down, had a good conversation and really got to know, what he was all about. And I really fuck with the boy's energy, bro. And obviously anybody that he surrounds himself with, I believe has the same, energy.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I appreciate you boys coming down. I actually, that you said Faith, I pulled up this post from 43 weeks ago. It was actually, your project that you said Faith. And then once in the video, we'll put this up so people could see. But I just wanted to ask you, bro, like, this being your first project, what was the inspiration behind it and how did you, get to, start that?
Wow, dude. So I've been making music since 2016, and I never really had a project. It was mostly singles. And since we met, we just kept on working singles, and then we started talking about an idea of a project.
Right.
We kept on going back and forth whether it should have been an album or an EP, and we went for an EP just because it was my first official project.
Right.
I wanted to give people what Danny Rose really is, my main sound, what I'm about, tropical.
Yeah, definitely.
Super a good vibe,
Yeah, no, that's definitely the vibe I get when I put on some Danny Rose. Just fucking feel good, ready to have a great day. And I get the vibes like I want to be somewhere by the beach, drinking a cold drink, just freaking vibing, bro. That's literally it. And it's
that's why we make music, bro. Just let go of whatever little thing, problem, bullshit that you're going on.
Yeah, definitely, bro. That's how it works.
Put on your favorite song of the album or the EP and, just vibe to it.
That's literally the vibes I get from you guys. And that's fucking, the type of music that is way different than anybody out here is doing.
Right.
So in a way, I feel like you guys have tapped into your own lane that you guys are basically creating and leading the way forward.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Trey, so what impact and what did you do on the, on this project right here?
Well, like Danny was saying, this was like the first actual like body of work that he had done, because before that it was just singles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we thought it would be a good idea to kind of make a compilation of like the different styles that he brings.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely noticed that.
The vibe is very tropical for sure, but like we can do a lot.
You're very versatile.
From the vocals to like the arrangements to like the production. But yeah, I mean, my role on it was production, so I did a lot of the beats on there. A lot of there's some collabs on there as well. And then we just kind of, the way we work together and we write music is like we just lock in the studio, and like sometimes we don't even have a plan, but it just like comes out.
And that's actually
it's very organic.
No. That's actually, you know what? Like something that we pride ourselves on here as well is that like sometimes we just have an idea and we run with it. And you don't really fully ever really get to develop it until you start actually doing it, And I feel like that's, the type of energy you need to bring when you're trying to create something. You never know how it's going to happen. You just know that, hey, if I keep doing this, shit's going to happen. You know what I mean? Right. And I mean, look at this. You have something that came from an idea, and now you have a physical like product to share with people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. What would you guys say your favorite song, off this project was?
I have a couple.
Go for
it. A long time, my favorite one was Desespero. Just because it was like I feel like it was the oldest song out of the whole project. It was the first song that we made.
That's that's the first song that we like actually worked together. Together.
Oh, okay, so then this one, this was like the full first one that you guys got on.
I fell in love with the sound and everything, and it actually was unreleased for months. And it wasn't until we started talking about a project, putting music together, that it came into the project. But besides Desespero, Bandida, it was my first single with the music video. Fresca.
I enjoyed Fresca. That one was dope.
It's crazy with that one, just because I thought we put it as an intro because it's smooth. It's going into the project. But I, in my opinion, I thought que iba a ser como que no que a la gente no le iba a gustar, sino que como que está buena la canción, pero me gusta esta. Resultó todo lo contrario. O sea, a la gente a donde iba me decía Fresca, esa canción Fresca.
O sea, según nosotros, like Bandida and Yidis,
and those were the ones that were gonna hit.
But you never know, right?
But that's the thing that's crazy, that like, you always think it's gonna be that thing that blows up, but in reality it was like, oh shit, something that you never expected.
It's the same thing with like the instrumentals. Like I'll be playing him something that I'm like, bro, like you're gonna, and I mean a lot of the times like I know what he likes and vice versa.
Right.
But sometimes it's like I'll be skipping through something and he'll be like, that, and I'm like, really? And then he'll do something and I'm like, bro, that's dope, let's run it,
That's hilarious you say that, because me and Marcos kind of go through the exact same process where I'm like, hey bro, I got this idea, I freaking think it's gonna hit, and Marcos is kind of like, well yeah, but like, have you thought about it a little bit more? No bro, I just know we gotta do it. And and it ends up being a good idea, bro. And that's how I feel like you have to do, just fucking take a chance and hope that it comes out,
Así nacen las mejores cosas.
Sí, no, claro, nomás de aventarte.
Just organic.
But like with that being said, like even the songs that doesn't mean that we didn't put the same amount of effort.
No, definitely not.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like even songs that we didn't know what they could be, like even we put that energy in there.
Yeah,
and,
no,
like,
of course.
And and they reciprocated.
It's the whole process of staying consistent, and you guys, delivered a great product. What was the inspiration behind the name Faith?
Wow, Faith. I got this tattoo when I was 18, and it was just la pasé difícil muchas veces, como todos. Tenemos nuestros momentos buenos y malos en la vida. Desde venir desde México para acá, ver a mi mamá teniendo dos trabajos, working 2 jobs, single mother, raising 2 kids. And it was just, I never really was into school like that.
I remember we were talking about that.
Yeah, but I finished for her, and it was right when I got into music. And since it was my first project, it was really about that. Like, I have faith in this, you know, I have
just
faith in
taking that leap, I feel like.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, you take that leap of faith and hope that, you know, you're going to get to where you want to go. But you realize that that leap of faith in a way just kind of teaches you where you need to go next, you know?
Right.
And
well, that's funny that he said it, because I never had heard that part of like the whole schooling thing.
Yeah,
I feel the same way. Like as we were doing faith, I was finishing school during that time, and it was just more of like just trying to get through college just so I could do that, but my focus was 100% in music. So
and there you go. That's the thing, that like, you know, you always know what you want to do, but you don't get to do it until you fully, you know, give yourself that opportunity to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna go do this, and never look back after that.
You gotta take risks, bro.
Always, bro. Life's all about taking risks. And speaking on you know, like the influence of your mom, I wanted to pull this one out. You know, the picture of you right here hitting the piñata right there with your mom,
that's
little Danny Rose,
bro. Piñata as a kid with the mamas.
Bro. That's you know, that's right there, vibes, bro.
Yeah.
And when we sat down and spoke, you said that your mom actually was a big influence. You know, so speak a little bit about the support that you get from your mom, bro.
Wow. Well, she's seen me since I was like 11, 12. I was really into Michael Jackson and all the performance and just stage presence.
Yeah.
And she would get home from work and she would see me dancing in the kitchen type of thing.
Yeah.
And she would be, at times it would be kind of like, oh, that's weird, but if that's what he likes, she's always been like that. That's the thing that I like about her, that she's always giving me freedom.
Right.
Siempre me ha dejado ser y me ha dicho, no importa lo que tú quieras hacer, pero si vas a hacer algo, sé el mejor.
Bro, you couldn't have said it any better, bro.
Eso es, bro. Y desde que empecé a hacer la música, terminé la escuela, 2016, yo le dije, ¿sabes qué? I don't know too much about college. I'm trying to take this route. I'm trying to make this music. And since day one, I basically moved in with the dude that I started making music with. And she supported me, bro. Like, I would stay at my homie's pad most of the week, and she would buy me groceries.
Yeah.
She would buy me a bunch of stuff.
And just show you that support.
Yeah, she didn't have to do anything on that, but she's just been there until this day. Like, she tells me like a bunch of shit, like just supports me, shares my shit with all her friends.
That's super.
That's the what's up right there.
Yeah, bro. Like, I feel like she's my #1 fan.
As corny as it sounds, but it's true, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy with that love you get from your mom. It's like, you know, empowering.
Right.
And, you know, like...
Or knowing that they're, like, accepting.
Yeah, dude. That's probably the best thing, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, are afraid to tell their parents, this is what I really want to do, with having to let them down because you're not doing what they wanted you to do, you know what I mean? But for you, Tre, like, speak a little bit about your influences on your, you know, from your parents and your family as well.
Well, I mean, same thing as, like, Danny was saying, like, coming from, like parents who, like, came here, you know, looking for a better future for you. So shout out to all the parents.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro.
Same, bro. I mean, it's kind of like school was always like, oh, we came here so that you could go to school type thing. So I went through my school. I went to college. I graduated from SDSU.
Oh, okay, cool. Right on, bro.
Like
Congrats.
2 years ago, which was like exactly when we started linking up. So it's crazy that we started talking about.
What did you go to school for, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a Chicano studies major.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah, so I got my bachelor's in that. And originally, like, I was trying to go into like social work or teaching, like something like that. Because all my family come from teaching. Like, in Mexico, they're a family of teachers. So, yeah, man. So that was the original plan. But I've been doing music since I was 15. So I'm 27 now.
Oh,
so
shoot. You're okay.
Yeah, so I've been doing music for a minute now. So, like, exactly what you were talking about, the whole, like, them accepting it, seeing that, like, having value in it. Like, respecting it, I guess. Like, it took a while, but, like, that's, like, it was a journey for sure.
Yeah, I feel for some people it's a different way. Like, some people you got to prove, and then they'll be like, okay, is he serious about it? Other people are just like, fuck it, si le vas a dar, pues al 100, dale.
Right.
You know
but,
what I mean?
Kind of like what he was saying, like, I had a little bit of a different experience with that. But still, like, I mean, now I feel like it's easier. I don't know. I just come from a different background. Like,
yeah, no, definitely.
The music I was playing before was, like, also hard for them to understand. Like, I was, like, into metal and stuff like that.
Oh, shit. So you come from a complete different, like, rockero-ass vibe, huh?
It's like a complete, like, switch. It's pretty crazy. But, yeah, back then I was mostly into bands. And,
okay.
Like, they just didn't really get the music, you know? And then now that it's more, which is crazy that, like, reggaeton would be considered, like, more accepting or mainstream.
Yeah, when it's like,
because
when I was vulgar sometimes.
When I was growing up, it was super taboo.
Yeah,
like, we talk about that, and it was like, bro, I'm from Mexicali, so you'd be at the function or something, and you hear, like, reggaeton blasting, and you're like, oh, like, You know, like, yeah, ooh, you know what I
in
mean?
front of your
And now,
grandparents or something.
Bájale bien.
and now it's like las abuelas.
Well, that's the thing. Even, and what I've noticed that before, and I think we spoke on this, that before Latino artists would try to go and, you know, collab with an American or rapper or someone, you know, and now it seems like it's the other way around, where like the like American rap culture is trying to tap into this Latino vibe, because like I say this all the time, like you could play any Latino music and you're gonna vibe, like it's just gonna make you feel some sort of way.
It's so, like a international language.
Yeah, bro, like you just feel it, like oh, like what's this song? I don't even know what it says, but it fucking sounds good,
but it
you know?
makes me move.
Exactly, bro, and I feel that's the type of vibe that, you know, you need in order to just fucking feel the vibe, bro.
Right. I mean, and that was very liberating for us. Like, I mean, at least for Danny, because like the type of music that he was making influenced me as well, with the beats, and we just started building together from there. So like the fact that like it's Spanish music, but like it goes all over, you know. You don't have to speak Spanish to understand it, you just feel that vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
And so like that's why it fits so well, you know.
So speaking about influences, where did you guys get your early influences, and who did you guys look up to?
Wow. Well, since I was like 7, 8, bro, for some reason I fell in love with the sound, como dices tú, with the vibe. It would just make you move. So by 8, I was already, my mom was buying me like the fake CDs.
The burners.
Los discos quemados.
Simón.
Y me la pasaba escuchando que Daddy Yankee, Wisin y Yandel, Héctor el Father, Don Omar.
Sí, the classics, Don Omar.
Y viene también desde cuando íbamos en el carro, mi mamá escuchaba mucho que Juanes, Shakira, Maná.
Shakira.
Like the pop, the early 2000s pop.
So what's your guys' you know, goal, like the legacy that you guys are trying to create here?
Just show kids, bro, that it's possible, you know. We're trying to make it big, and we're trying to put kids on, like local kids, and just open doors for a lot of people.
And I think that's very powerful, because I feel, you know, I was actually just talking about this on my past podcast, is that once you want to start something and you're alone, in a way, you kind of get overwhelmed because you don't know where you want to start. Right. And then you start doing all this research and you realize, damn, it might be a little bit overwhelming. So you end up kind of mind blocking yourself and not doing anything. How has it helped you guys, you know, working in a team, you know, kind of amid all that?
Pues yo aprendí con él, fue donde yo aprendí a compartir las ideas.
Sí.
Y aprendí a decir como que yo, como tú dices, yo tenía una idea,
entraba
al estudio, Trey, tengo esta idea, y él a veces dice, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a meterle, y hay otras veces que él me dice, pero piénsalo así, si lo hacemos de esta forma. Entonces nos hemos complementado muy bien, both of us, and just at the end of the day, we both have the same goal. If we're gonna make something, it has to be the best. That's what we both want.
Like when we came in here, you were telling me like whatever I do, like I like to do it like the best way I can.
Of course.
What you were talking about, like legacy, just a second ago, I feel like we both agree. Like whatever we do, like we want it to be the best, the most professional, from videos to music to marketing to whatever, you know. I don't know. At least for me, like just so I know that like, even if we did that, like I could die happy knowing that I did like the best work that I could do. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's powerful.
Especially when like, well, we have a relationship, so like making music, like I always say that like all I want to do is make like good music with my friends. But when I say good music, is like the whole 9 yards. Like it's just different, you know?
No, yeah, like you said, it goes with the whole marketing, with the whole like videos, with the whole music.
Because if we're gonna do something, like we want to do it, we want to do it right.
No, yeah, exactly, as you should.
Anyways, yeah.
Sí, es de todo, empieza desde el beat, desde el engineer part, desde artwork, music video, marketing, you know, everything matters.
And that's another topic that I wanted to jump into. You guys had this collaboration with a lot of San Diego artists, and I feel like this was kind of like, you know, the vibe that opened up, you know, that route for you guys. So how did you guys all link up and decide you guys wanted to come do this?
For Supreme, yeah. So that was out of a project that we released a little bit of, I don't know, maybe literally right before the quarantine.
Yeah.
And it's Supreme. So it's like a collaboration between like a compilation of San Diego artists, and a lot of them were relationships that either were like they got stronger through the project, or we met through the project. So it all happened. Shout out to Sandro and Supreme Studios in Chula Vista. We met up over there, and like he just invited some artists. We invited artists, and to be honest, at first it was just kind of like
It wasn't
people,
even a project.
Yeah, it was
bro.
just people hanging out. But the way we are, bro, like no matter what, we're always doing music. Like it's never just like we're hanging out. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's weird, but like it's always like that. And so we were there, and it was like playing beats, and someone was like doing
started
an
writing.
idea, and then someone else was like, "Yo,
How about
that's dope." And then and so then we met up. I don't know, maybe for like 4 weeks straight, and then we pumped out a bunch of songs, chose the ones, and then we're like, let's make it a project, something else.
Dude, that's right there. I feel like one of the most powerful things you could do when you get in a room of different people that have the same goal, obviously coming from different ways.
That's what it was.
But you're creating something here that it's coming from everybody, so it's like you're putting 10 times the worth of thinking into something that you want to create.
Right. That was dope because it got to showcase like that. I don't know. For me, that's more of like an appetizer. Like the Supreme for me was an appetizer, but I feel like people don't know that because like it's part of the plan, you know.
But
it was
that's
just kind of
exactly why we're here, so you guys can explain that this is just bam, little step forward.
Yeah, that was just kind of setting up for what 2020 was supposed to be before it took a shit on everything. But,
right? Fuck, bro. Speaking of, I feel like every day is something new.
Yeah, because off of that, I mean, we're a lot of the artists on there, we have projects together coming out. So then, including me and Danny's like project that's coming out as well. So yeah, man, it was supposed to piggyback off of that. But basically, it's just showcasing different talent that like we work with and that we all get along, and just to kind of show like like kind of like that artist I feel like that's a misconception that like as the artists are always kind of like not trying to work with each other.
And I remember we were talking about that. We're actually talking about that, saying how I feel that the generation or the South Bay, on the contrary, works really well with each other.
Right.
And we actually want to help each and every one of each other to kind of like push each other in through through our audience, your audience, to in the end goal, make it together. Because I feel like our goal is to put the city on, as well as provide the best content and product ever. So I just feel like that right there is the best thing you could do when you come together with a whole bunch of other people, and then just show people that, hey, doing it together is way better than doing it alone.
Not only that, but everybody pushed each other.
Yeah,
right? I'm sure
definitely.
Danny can vouch for that, because then you hear someone like doing a verse, and then you want to.
Hey, espérate, así se va a escuchar mejor. Hey, que si le pongo esta, like and then it just goes from there.
Bro, there was a lot of that, and then like obviously with that, the role that I took on it was like, all right, this will be in there, this won't be in there. We'll arrange it this way.
Yeah,
so it was like, it was really fun, but like. It's just like a little taste. You know what I mean?
You guys hear that? Just is the best is yet to come.
It's just like it was just a little taste.
He just doesn't make beats, bro. He makes songs,
bro. And it's like the craziest thing is that you don't look at it like it's just a beat. You're trying to put an emotion out there. You know what I mean? And that backed up by the music is like, dude, there's meaning to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Where would you guys say? I mean, when we walked in, everybody kind of looked at each other like, "Damn, whoa, what the fuck?" Shit. Where would you guys say your guys' style influence is from?
Wow.
Or how do you guys even go about like, "Hey, this is how I want to dress"?
I mean, I've been following what is streetwear. I like a lot of streetwear stuff. More
fashion.
You're not really trying too hard.
Yeah.
But you're still,
You're a
looking
little slight,
good,
like,
looking
here
fresh.
and there, exactly.
Yeah, and I just follow different pages and different artists. I see something in an artist and I kind of like it. I kind of would style it in my own way.
Yeah, definitely. Pick and choose.
Sí, un poquito de todo, de lo que es el reggaetón, de lo que es trap, de lo que es hip hop, de lo que es salsa.
It's kind of like a reflection of who you are.
Yeah, I like to influence myself on a little bit of everything, not just one side.
No, yeah, definitely. That means you have like congruency all around and you're versatile. You don't just stick to one thing,
Right, and that's very real,
No,
I
it
feel
is.
like a lot of times with fashion or music or whatever your field is, like it's very like, this is what I do and that's what I'm allowed to do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But I feel like you don't have to stick to what you think is the norm. It's like you give it your own taste, you innovate it, and now you're you, bro. It's originality.
Yeah. And he's helped me realize that as well. Like that's helped out a lot with like just being comfortable and like, let's just run it.
Yeah, dude. That's all. I feel like it all comes down to like whatever you do, you have to do it with confidence. Yeah. And if it's backed up from confidence, bro, nothing's gonna stop you, bro.
Bro, if people see you comfortable in it, if people see you rock it, they're gonna go into it. They're gonna be like, hey, I want that. I want what he's wearing.
Exactly, bro. And it all comes from the the confidence you have of how you rock your shit, bro.
Yeah, because if you rock something, but then you let someone tell you like, you don't do good in that, then people are always gonna be telling you that you're gonna go through life not being comfortable with it.
No, bro. On the contrary, I'm like, shit.
It's not it's not what you wear, but how you wear it.
Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, like, look, I don't pride myself. I don't really buy expensive stuff, but I do buy little things that is gonna amplify my, my fit. So it's like, shit. I just in black most of the time. You know, and then just add here a little bit.
Right, like,
you know,
everything all black.
No, and it's just crazy because I'm like, dude, like I like to wear stuff that makes me feel comfortable. I really don't care if somebody else doesn't like it because I like it.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, I just stick to being me, and that's all I could do because I'm the best at that.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? But moving forward, bro. So let's speak a little bit about your upcoming project, bro.
Wow. I'm excited for that, bro. We were in the studio yesterday. We had a session for a couple hours with Manny Fresco. Shout out Manny Fresco, the engineer.
Manny, shout out Black Wave. Shout out.
We're putting the final touches on it. We had a listening session. But yeah, the project is an actual album.
Yeah.
It's my first album. We've been working on it for the past 6 months, I would say.
Oh, nice.
It's called Genesis. It's going to have 10 songs. And every song is gonna make you feel something different. I want, since we started talking about the album and putting it together, yo quería que el álbum fuera algo balanceado, que no fueran, porque la gente me conoce por reggaetón, pero no quiero 10 canciones de reggaetón
nomás.
Ajá. Me gusta como fue Faith, fueron 7 canciones, pero cada canción te transmitía algo diferente.
Sí.
Y entonces esto fue a donde la apuntamos con este proyecto, that it makes you feel some type of way in every song.
Right.
Different vibes in every song. And I got a couple features on it. And yeah, we're going big.
Shit, and you say you're recording a video for it this weekend.
This Saturday, bro.
Damn,
to my first single.
How do you feel about that?
Shout out to Swagginson.
Hey, you guys got Swagginson on there?
Yeah.
Dude, that fool goes hard. I've actually been trying to get him in the podcast, but the motherfucker's so damn busy.
I would watch that, bro.
Dude, because I mean, he does work with everybody, and then he's
the best.
Yeah, bro. And then I love how he fucks with all these San Diego artists, bro, and his work is just clean. So yeah, big shout out to Swagginson.
That guy's crazy, but yeah. That's it. He's a blessing for us for sure. Bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. Guy's a good vibe, bro. I've seen him at Sebi's video shoots and stuff like that.
Yeah, you should definitely have him, bro. He's
trust me. I've been trying to get him down, but como te dije, that fool's busy.
Andamos ocupados.
Yeah, but that's good, dude. I feel like nowadays, like when I'm not doing something, when I'm not creating something, I almost kind of eat myself alive because I'm like, damn, what can I be doing? How can I be like moving forward? How can I be chipping away at something?
Especially with this quarantine, bro. Yeah. First 2 weeks we're like, all right, chilling, taking a little break. After the 2 weeks were done, I was like, all right, I need to get up.
Now what?
I need to
it's like
go on a run.
Yeah, it's like a gift and a curse. Because like before the quarantine, like we would both like all day, like we would work, and then at night, like all night music, and then the next day work, all night music.
Yeah.
Like, it was just that routine, you know? By Friday, we were both like exhausted.
You know, yeah, of course, you get drained.
But we got really used to that, and then when the whole quarantine happened, like he said, like the first 2 weeks were super weird, and like I just we weren't feeling anything, and then we got back on the horse after like 3 weeks, and it was just like the same, bro. Like it just, if I'm not doing something and I know he's the same. Like we just feel weird.
No,
like the gym rats that like don't go to the gym.
I gotta get my reps in. You know what I mean?
if we don't do something music related, like I don't feel accomplished.
What would you guys say was one thing you guys learned about yourself during this COVID quarantine? Dun dun dun.
Wow, I can't be home for too long, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There's times where, como dice, before the quarantine, we would always be on the go. There was times where we would be sleeping 2-3 hours a day, and
that wasn't healthy. But
and
COVID in there don't hurt.
COVID hit, and it was like, all right, we'll break. You know, sleeping more and stuff, chilling at home, spending time with your loved ones, with the family. But it gets at some point that I was like, all right, I feel like I haven't done anything.
Yeah, no, same.
It was just like a pause. Like, it's crazy that, like, it was like a pause that, like, everyone got.
It's like, in a way, it kind of helped people kind of catch up. Some other people kind of refigure shit out.
And I think, like, what he was touching on the whole sleep thing, like, I don't think it's that, like, we get more. I just feel like the way we planned our stuff out now, it's, like, more balanced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we'll wake up earlier and like, get our studio sessions in and, like, be done by, like, midday and be like, we have the whole day.
Do it,
you know what I mean?
So in the past 2 years, because you guys are learning a lot through quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Now, in the last 2 years, since you guys started working together, how has your creative process changed? Yeah. How has it improved, or what were you guys doing differently back then that now you're doing way better?
I would say working on every song, and just, por ejemplo, when it comes to working on songs, I feel like before we would work on it, and we always pay attention to every single detail and stuff, and we would kind of drop something, and then it would, not that we wouldn't like it, but it would just be like, but this one could have been it. Now we're more selective when it comes to the work. We want the best. If we record 10 songs and we know those 10 songs are not it, we're gonna go in there and record 10 more songs. You know, por ejemplo.
Yeah, I think that was, I don't know, I think that we were kind of heading in that direction regardless. But to be honest though, like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I was low-key built for that shit. Like, after the whole COVID thing, like, I mean, I've been at home making beats, mixing vocal, like I guess getting more into the craft, which is insane because like I felt like I already did that a lot. But I mean, I'm lucky enough to work from home, like for my regular job. So, you know, I mean, a lot of that stuff gets
clocked
done.
in.
Yeah, exactly, right. So I guess that's the only thing that like I've learned where now I'm like, damn, like now I just want it like this all the time.
It's giving you more time to be creative, right?
Yeah, and not only creative, but I mean, one thing is just making the beat, or one thing is just like making the lyrics. But like how we were talking about, like taking it, like, you know, what are we gonna do for content?
Right.
What are we gonna do for, you know, like the whole 9 yards? So like the music is the easy part.
Yeah,
I would say.
Also networking, bro. That's something that we have improved a lot. Connecting with different people around the city.
Yeah.
And just working with different people. If they have bigger numbers than us or lower numbers than us, it's just connecting.
How can we help each other to get more content, or do something?
Yeah.
So, another thing that I wanted to ask. So when you guys are doing your music, you guys know how to get that down. How do you guys come up with the idea to do like the videos and stuff like that? Or do you guys, draw on, the producer to help you guys out with that?
We talked about it. I would say it's 50-50. We share ideas. We write stuff down. We have notes. And we also have conversations with whoever's going to shoot the video, which has been Eric Swangenson.
Okay, cool.
We trust him. He's always killed it. Every time we shoot, it's just a whole vibe.
We just have like a trust. You know what I mean? Like, kind of how I do with him. Like, I know it's going to be dope. Like,
definitely.
Vice versa. Like, we just know. You know what I mean? We definitely bounce ideas back and forth between me and him, and then with Eric also. And then it just happens. Like, so it's just vibes.
Yeah. So in an instance where maybe you guys don't agree on something, how do you guys work that out? Or have you guys ever got to a point where you're like, no sé si me gusta eso, pero
I mean, you always, when you're in a team, you always agree and disagree and
stuff. Definitely.
I feel like if that doesn't happen, that's why. Like,
that's why I asked.
You need someone, que tiene otra idea, que tiene otra mentalidad. And yeah, I mean, we always work stuff out. That's something I learned with him, actually, because before I would be allowed to, my way. But I wasn't putting the best Danny Rose out there.
Right.
Until I started working with him, that it was like, all right, that's a cool idea, but if you do it like this, it's going to go here type of thing. So yeah, it's just, like I said, we want the same thing. We work for it to be the best, and if you don't agree on something, you take 5, and then you can tell yourself, what do I want from my craft? Do I want it to be the best, or do I want to just keep on the same thing?
Yeah. But I feel like you need that, because even like with me and Marcos, we always disagree most of the time, but in a way, but that's what's worked for us, like, as a strength, that it's like if we both agreed on something, it would basically never even work out, because it's like, who would tell us like, oh, that's not good, or hey, what if we look at it this way, So in a way, I feel like you need that push and pull from your team in order to kind of, think it better, or, just be able to make it happen in a more smarter way. Cause I'm like, go. And he's more like, let's go. But wait, let's do this first.
Yeah. Right.
So it's just,
I feel like I'm kind of like that.
Yeah. And that's why I exactly the vibe I got. I feel like,
I would agree.
Yeah. So he's the producer. I'm like the, you know what I mean? So I just go. And he's more like, Brian, pero así mejor y vale para allá. But you could still go, pero para allá, para aquí.
wants to start a podcast, but Brian, we need mics.
Shit, you're right, bro. But look, I'm already ready.
You were telling me, huh?
That's so
You're like,
necessary.
let's go.
Like,
yeah, dude. I'm just like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep shooting, and it's gonna go in regardless, and
Right,
shit.
right.
And then when I have Marcos to tell me where to shoot with aim and precision, I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, I feel like that's one of the things that I feel like every artist should have some sort of like team or
Yeah,
some sort
for
of,
sure.
like someone that you could talk to and like is gonna keep it real and it's like for the best interest,
Yeah.
I think what works out for us is that we both played sports growing up.
Yeah.
We're always in a team.
I was gonna say this
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
is just like sports.
It is. It really is that chemistry.
Yeah, that's all it is. If you have that chemistry, if you know what your role is on that team,
Mhm.
you're gonna play a big part. Like him and I talked about it. My role is to be behind the camera and try to make you look as good as possible. Your role is to keep that energy up. And,
Yeah, he's like,
and
I'm
just don't
a
fuck up.
the
you know?
energy.
Nah,
Get
nah.
the chain, bro.
No, you guys are killing it with the chains.
Thanks, you guys too, though.
Yeah, that shit's like sports. I don't know. We're both huge like soccer fans.
There you go. Who's your favorite team, bro? Hold up.
Chivas.
That's todo. Tre?
Guadalajara.
Tre?
I'm a Real Madrid fan.
Okay, cool.
But if
No
it's-
wonder. Yeah, makes sense.
I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna say Barcelona.
I'm more of a Barcelona type of like guy. Like I like Barcelona.
I like
better.
both.
I
Yeah.
just like sports in general, but if it's like Mexican league, shout out to Cholos because it's like
Yeah,
like home
okay,
team,
okay,
okay.
you know.
Tijuana.
But I just love sports in general. But Real Madrid, that's been like
Nice. Yeah, shut up, bro.
I would always be watching Real Madrid games, and I still do. But when Ronaldo left,
Right.
that's when I realized I
a
was his
Ronaldo
fan.
Yeah, there you go.
He was the energy in that team, bro.
No, yeah, definitely, bro, for sure.
You're not alone on that. A lot of people are too. So
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's what it is. What it is, bro. But I'm glad that you guys see that in the way where you need a team and you need support from the people that you vibe with in order to help you keep elevating along the way.
Right.
Yeah.
So last one I got right here, bro, is your latest drop, Buscarte. What's up with this one, bro?
Bro, that's crazy because this song pasó muchas etapas. We recorded this song. I had this song before I met him, actually.
Right.
Which was 2018. It started as a YouTube beat type of thing, just and then it got recorded.
Say no to YouTube beats.
Say no to YouTube beats.
You guys should listen to here first.
We recorded that and I never dropped it. And then recently, with quarantine, I was like, you know what, dude? I feel like I'm not doing anything. I need to drop something. So I went to the music that I had on my phone and I found it. And I was like, you know what? This is still sounding fresh. And then orgánico, un día fuimos al estudio, estábamos así y me empezó a tocar diferentes pistas.
Sí.
Y tocó una pista que es Buscarte y me dijo, ¿sabes qué? ¿Por qué no cantas esta? Y creo que pega.
Sí.
Entonces la empecé a cantar y dio totalmente en el clavo. And we just took it from there. We recorded that. I got the artwork done. And
Shout out to Cas G.
shout out to Kaz G. He killed the drawing.
Okay. I was gonna ask who did the art on that. Yeah.
Kaz
Okay.
G.
Shit.
But yeah, so it went from something slow and R&B to something more tropical.
Right.
And I felt like it was time to drop it since summer is around the corner.
It really is, bro.
And
And
yeah.
I don't even know if you remember, but originally it was a YouTube beat, and then we remade it.
Oh shit.
So like an original, and it sounded similar, and then we scratched the remake, and then one day he came in and he was like, "Bro, this song," and I was like, let's just switch the beat. Let's just switch the beat, and it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, Buscarte just dropped today actually.
Fire, bro. I was
You guys
listening to
can
it all
look-
day.
You guys can look it up on our platforms. It's called Buscarte by Danny Rose. And yeah,
It'll put you in that mood.
No, yeah, definitely. I
Tropical.
listened to it in the morning. I was like, oh shit, this is grooving.
It seems
Just-
like you guys have a lot of moving pieces going around. You have somebody doing this, somebody doing that, somebody. How do you guys stay focused on your part of your craft?
like you say, bro. I mean, when you're in the team and you know your role,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta, you have to know that you have to do your best, performance. And yeah, like we both give our best performance when it comes to playing our roles. He did it with the beat. We could have left it like it was, just re-recorded to the same beat, but he
that's not you
he
guys.
he was like, you know what? It's gonna sound better, even better.
You make new stuff, and then you're like, oh, the old stuff sucks. And
Sí,
then you want
sí,
the
sí,
new
sí,
one.
sí.
Like that, bro.
Pero esta está mejor.
It has happened before, bro.
That's a
He's
flaw. I can admit, like, that's one thing. Like, even if something is good, like, I'm like, no, it's old. Like, our new shit's better.
and
You
I'm
know?
still like, nah, there's still bumps.
What do you mean, bro? We keep it in the fucking vault. Let's use it.
So for this one, that's exactly what happened. I was like, bro, that beat sounds old. Like, we should just use this new one. And it worked out. But,
Yeah.
So, hey, how, social media, we're in an age of social media, right? And everything you do is basically, surrounded by social media. How has social media helped you guys, grow?
Just, wow. Pues, ¿me entiendes? Cada quien tiene una audiencia.
Sí.
Al final del día, por menos o más seguidores que tengas, si son 100, si son 100,000, you have an audience, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
And you have to know how to use it in your favor. Because let's say 30 years ago, the artists that
Exactly.
were out there,
Yep.
they didn't have that resource,
Right.
They had to go knock on doors.
They had to get themselves out there some other way where now
Right.
you virtually could put yourself in front of thousands by one
it's a tool,
post video.
It's a tool for sure, and it's all like depends how you use it.
There you
know
go,
what I
that's a
mean?
good
Like,
answer.
I've learned a lot from Danny for like, so I fucking hate it, but I know it's like important. You
Yeah,
know what
it
I
really
mean?
is.
Like to put yourself out there, and like, I mean, people obviously like want to see like different sides of you.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? Like not just like the musician or whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool because you get to see like different things.
And it kind of goes back to that, it's more than just the music. And when you're able to give people, a different taste of who you are and then show them that, hey, I'm just a regular person too. I just decided to pick this up as
Right.
my craft. It makes people be able to relate to you on a different level and not be like, yo, I can never do this.
Right.
Yeah, they get to see the real you.
Yeah.
You know?
And also like you get to see like who really does what, which
Yeah,
is really cool.
exactly.
Because like I mean, everybody knows there's a lot of cap artists.
No, and that's the thing that, dude, like one of my things that I always strive for is that I strive to be the same person that I'm in camera,
Right.
that I'm outside
That's
of
what I'm
camera,
saying, like-
because I don't ever want to give off a vibe that I'm not, I'm fake.
Right.
Because it's like what you see is what you get. So it's like once you meet me, it's like you've known me your whole life already.
Right, and that's what we're all about.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big thing too that I feel like we try to show that through like social media. Like we're just regular people.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
that's the
Like-
biggest thing, bro. I feel like you just gotta be genuine.
Right.
Yeah.
So moving forward, what would you guys say? There's obviously ups and downs in our careers. What has got you guys, through any, rough patches in life?
Wow, bro. I would say the most important thing is family.
Mm-hmm.
The people that want to see you win, the people that love you. They just always been there, no matter what. When you have going through a rough moment or something, I would go visit. I would go back home.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, my brother, my grandma, my dad, and yeah, you just kind of take a break, and start fresh.
Yeah,
Go back fresh to the field.
definitely. I feel like sometimes you gotta just reboot, regroup yourself and get the fuck out there and keep doing it again.
Right.
Kind of like a pit stop.
Just to like remind you, you know what I mean? Like why you do it.
Exactly. And I feel like sometimes, what we lack on doing is updating ourselves. Like, we update our phones all the time, but we never take time to kind of like go back, reteach ourselves stuff and be like, okay, maybe this wasn't working for me anymore and I need to get done at that,
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we never do that, but we update our phones every so often, bro, which is crazy.
Oh, that's real cool.
We gotta take more care about.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. What you feed yourself subconsciously, what you feed your subconscious eventually plays out in your real life. So
Right.
you got to be careful of the stuff that just like what you feed to your body, you got to know what you feed to your brain.
Yeah.
And when we were talking, you asked like, oh, what am I reading? This, and that. And I was like, oh, bro, I'm going to put you on the 2 books that fucking changed my life. And as a matter of fact, I got them right here. So
Wow.
these 2 books right here, bro, literally completely just changed my vision. And it's like,
I've been trying to get into books for a while because I never been really like to read.
no, yeah, me either, bro.
I always fall asleep, but
I've heard good things about both of those.
Yeah, and like for me, these 2 are like basically like my Bibles, and I read those, from time to time over and over again because I feel like you can never stop learning. And what they help me do is just basically crystal clear, made my vision more like, complete.
Right.
And then I go back to it every now and then as just, a reminder. So I definitely encourage you guys to check them out, read them, share
I'm
them.
definitely gonna.
And once you're, you guys are both in the same like sync, it's gonna be crazy because you guys will see the exact same thing, and it's just gonna
Yeah.
You guys.
No, yeah, reading is super like underrated for sure.
No, yeah,
like,
for
right
sure.
before the quarantine, I was getting into like some recommendations that like people, I did one of those like, what should I read?
Yeah.
Like all throughout college, like I would read a lot, but it's kind of like because you're trying to graduate, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so it's like whole different perspective to read because like you're trying to learn or you're trying to read something that you want. If that makes sense, you know?
No, yeah,
So-
definitely.
so-
Because like when I used to read, like I would fucking like read a page and I'd be like, I don't want to
Right.
fucking read this. I start thinking about what I'm gonna do next, and then before you
Exactly.
know it, I'm like,
Someone recommended The Alchemist, and
Oh, yeah, that's a good one,
was,
too.
How you express yourself about these books, that's how I feel about The Alchemist.
yeah, dude. And I feel like once you read something that actually like grabs your attention and really makes you like think, then you're like, oh shit, books aren't just for me to just fucking graduate. You're like, I could actually learn something from these motherfuckers, and then that's when I was like, yo, reading's pretty good then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely check them out, bro. I actually reading myself. I read both of them. See, I read it too, bro. And then I just picked this one up. And I just, like, bro, I don't read like 20, 30 pages at a time. I give myself a goal to read 5 to 10.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because then if not, I get too fucking carried away and overwhelmed. Yeah, some of my
But that's enough,
attention
though.
span.
That's enough.
Yeah, bro, that's enough. I feel like that's all it takes, a little bit by little here and there. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy them, bro.
Bro.
Honestly, it's up to you if you want to read them. I just freaking,
No, I mean, definitely.
shit.
Definitely, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
dude.
I appreciate that, bro.
Definitely,
So,
bro.
You got us this, bro. We brought you a gift.
Get
We
the hell
brought you
out of
a
here.
gift,
Get
bro.
out of here. Oh,
We
shit.
brought you a gift, bro.
My God, yo, this is fire.
You gotta show it out. You gotta show it out.
Damn, bro.
Oh, está al revés.
Oh, shit, my bad.
There you go.
Damn, bro, check this out. Boys came through with some merch. Hey, appreciate
new
you guys.
merch.
honestly, guys.
Unreleased merch.
I feel even more exclusive,
Yeah,
bro.
Unreleased merch.
Unreleased
No, but
merch.
yeah.
Bro, we got you.
Hell yeah, bro. But yeah, dude, that's basically, what I love, when we come together, two people that we really need to know each other, but now it's like, bro, you guys are welcome to the Energy family, and from now on, it's like, bro, we're all gonna rock. But before we get into the last segment of the Energy podcast, I wanted to open up the platform to see if you guys want to give any special shout outs to anybody that you guys want to give some attention to.
To this camera right there.
Big shout out to my family. Big shout out to my wife. Big shout out to the people around me in music. Shout out to all the local artists that are pushing for themselves. Manny Fresco,
Shout out to Fresco.
Eric Swagenson, Alfonso, Choche, Alan, and just everyone, who's part of me, who's part of us, and who's helping us push and open doors for the city.
Definitely, bro. Same.
Yeah, same. I mean, all the artists that we surround ourselves,
Yeah,
they know who they are. You know what I mean? All the real ones. Like he said, family. For me, my girlfriend's a big supporter.
Yeah, same, bro.
So
shout out to my girlfriend.
Shout out to all the important.
Shout out,
women
wifey.
in our-
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Other than that, yeah, just shout out to everybody that keeps it real with us.
Hella, bro.
And supports us, and then lets us do what we like to do.
There it is, bro. So this is my favorite part of the podcast. It's called the lightning round, and it's a set of questions that I haven't seen, you guys haven't seen, and only Marcos has seen. So it literally could be anything, all right? Wow. So we'll go with Danny first, and then we'll shoot over to you, okay? First question. What's the first movie that made you cry?
Wow. Lion King.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But you make a
my
call.
heart. That still breaks my heart,
Hey,
bro.
that's the end of the podcast. You gotta go now.
Yeah, I know, right? Trey?
I'm gonna have to go with like my first memory would have to be like Aladdin.
Yeah. Trey's like, I don't cry, bro.
I was a sucker for Princess Jasmine.
Dude, she's saying, bro, she bad.
with a tiger.
Yeah, dude, damn. All right, question number 2. What song lyric best describes your life motto?
Oh man.
Wow.
Seguimos despiertos.
Seguimos despiertos, flotando en el ritmo.
There it is.
There you
Shit. I love how you guys were sync on that. If not blue, what color do you think the sky should be?
Pink.
Ooh. Hey, with these, I see everything pink. So,
Hey, but why did I write on that paper?
pink. Hey, subconsciously just mind fucking.
Ya sabes, sí, ya sabes.
Ya sabía.
Ese way. Trey?
I'm gonna go with like a kawaii purple, like a light purple.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we're into like the pastel, color.
Yeah. All right. Question number 4. If you were offered the position of mayor of your city, would you take it?
I would.
Alcalde Rose.
Yeah, I would make some important changes
Nice.
for the people, you know, for the community.
Hell yeah, bro. That's all it's all about, bro.
Yeah, I feel like if it's the call to action, like you gotta take it.
Shit,
why
like
not,
bug
you know?
me.
If you're the
Alright,
one
I
that's like
guess.
chosen, you know, like it's for a reason.
Yep.
So, like, why not do a good thing, you know?
Hell yeah, bro. That's why I'm running for president. Question number 5. How many slices of pizza are you capable of eating in one sitting?
Oh God.
Like normal sitting, or if I was there or a bed.
Just in one, like, bam.
Sí,
that's,
un
you know,
chingazo.
How
sentado.
many are you capable of? Like, how many
I would
pieces?
say 4.
4, okay.
Oh, wait, that's your max, and you're like, I'm done.
Yeah, when I eat pizza, it's usually 3 or 4.
Yeah, 4 pushing it. Like, all right, wait, I'm gonna have to hit the treadmill.
Yeah, bro, pizza is like one of those foods where like I don't know, you can't get full. Like, you know what I mean? It's just one, like, I don't know. If we're
He says, I'll have a whole box.
You fall in love
like,
with that shit.
If we're talking like Luigi's slices.
Oh,
I don't
Luigi
know,
gets
bro.
down.
I mean, I could do like 5.
Boxes or?
No, 5.
Ah,
Cinco cajas, por favor.
Let's see
No,
what
no,
I put for me.
Hey.
What's your favorite pizza, bro?
My favorite pizza,
what's your
bro?
favorite pizza?
Shit, if I had to choose, honestly, barbecue chicken.
I never tried
Dude,
it.
fire.
From
Completely
where, though?
different.
From where, though?
Honestly,
We're
I
putting
go-
him on the spot.
the one, what's the one down in IB? Is it Luigi's?
There is a
There's
Luigi's
no
out there.
Luigi's there.
Yeah.
But is that the one?
Is it the one? It's the
They
one.
have it. They have
Well,
barbecue.
then I think that's
Maybe
it, bro.
it is. Yeah.
It's right by the beach.
Okay, cool.
Okay, bet. He's like, good answer.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Same time next week.
Digo, ya quedamos.
So, question number 6. What fashion trend do you wish would come back?
You guys were talking about it earlier, so that kind of inspired me to write that.
Oh, you just wrote this right now?
Yeah, bro. He
Oh,
writes it
shit.
based off like what we talk
Oh,
about.
nice.
So it literally could be anything. I'm telling y'all.
What would it be? Wow. Leather jackets,
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good answer.
I
like,
like
black
leather
leather
jackets.
jackets.
Shit,
with
I'm about to
the-
go cop one
with
now.
the hair like slipped back.
Okay.
That
Ooh.
makes sense, yeah.
I like
I
that.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Leather
we'll go with
jacket.
that. Shit, all right.
I don't know, man. I'm really into sneakers, so like
I seen.
something sneaker related. I don't know. Like for me, it was like the Air Force One was like the
Mm.
dopest shit when I was a kid, and then like now they're like back.
They're back and
so
you're
that's
like,
already
fuck
back
yeah.
in. Yeah. So I don't know, something sneaker related.
I literally
Air Max 90s or something.
I just literally bought my first pair of Jordans the other day.
Bro,
Like never
Same.
before I was
He
like,
just-
fuck it, I'm gonna
he
get
just
some.
had that moment. Yeah, he just had that moment. I fucking.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one, this one has like 15
He was
pairs.
like, I have that moment every other week when I get paid.
Not like that no more. But I used to.
Oh,
I used,
shit.
I used to work at Nike for like that was like my first like real job, and I was I had like the what's it called like the when you work
Getting
retail like the
hooked up.
retail.
Oh, you get
retail
that the discount.
Coco Wash where you're just like, oh yeah, you're gonna be like manager one day or something. So I worked there for like 5 years, and so I just stocked up on a bunch of shoes.
Hell yeah, bro.
basically.
Fuck.
Yeah,
The way to do it.
yeah.
Nice. Which Jordan did you get?
The ones.
It's me too.
Yeah, like kind of like a pastel pink.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I saw those and I wanted to get those, but I
Which
didn't
ones
have
you
them.
get?
I got the fucking just a whole bunch of different colors.
Oh, that's what you were wearing. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I was like, shit, might as well. I've been wanting some.
Well, that's Jordans. If Jordans
Yeah.
come back, that
Yeah,
would be
there's-
dope.
there
I
it
feel,
is,
I
shit.
feel like they were really hot, and then it went like. and
Yeah,
now
you're
with
right.
the-
You're right.
you know
Right
what I
when I was younger, probably like what, like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably like they were kind of popping.
Yeah.
I remember they came out with the cement and the 6 rings and then all that shit. So then after that, it died out, and now I feel like a lot of people are getting the ones and
The
like
ones
different
are
variations.
super
Those are
hot
fire,
right now.
bro.
My
Yeah.
favorite are the 6s, but he just
Oh.
got the ones, and they're pretty fresh. So
Yeah.
now I want some ones.
There it is.
'Cause
Shit,
you got
bro.
some ones.
Yeah, now we all
So
gotta
now-
get
so
one.
now we all got
Shit.
ones,
All right, moving on to
Buy me one.
question.
Buy me one too, right?
Question number 8.
Homie, right?
Yeah. Shit, he just kind of helps me out. All
Alright, turn off.
right, we're done here. Question number 8. What is the weirdest thing you have seen in someone else's home?
I'm gonna call someone out, aren't you?
You
Hell,
already
there was
know.
One time, I went over to.
Oh, shit. I mean, I don't know about weirdest, but I've went to a home where like they have like roaches.
Okay.
Like I don't like that. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, pay attention. You
Like-
know,
I don't
like
think anybody likes that.
Right.
Yeah.
no, yeah, like
Like, were they pets or were they like? No, I'm kidding.
Nah, they were just renting out some room, bro.
Had him on a leash.
For me, it's not like the weirdest thing. Same thing as Danny. Is just kind of like I don't like it when it's like a house where they has like that certain pet smell. Like I fucking hate.
Like that wet dog smell.
You feel
Shit,
me?
gross,
Like, you know what I mean?
bro. That's the biggest thing.
Not calling anybody out if y'all have pets.
No.
Me personally, like I can't. I'm a studio rat. Like it needs to be
clean,
cool
crispy,
and,
cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you have a pet, don't invite me over.
Yeah. Well, good thing if you come over to my house, it doesn't gonna smell as bomb ass food, bro. So shit. Which actually I do. I got you on some shit. Like, hey, let's go down. Yeah. All right. Question number 9. If you could replace all the grass in the world with something else, what would it be?
Grass.
Some more of that good grass.
There it is. I'll take that shit.
You feel me?
Some loud.
Some loud, some real green.
Some real grass.
Some kush.
All right. Moving on. Question number 10. Would you rather sweat melted cheese or always smell like skunk?
Oh, fuck.
Shit. It's hard to smell like skunk all the time.
What was the first one?
Sweat melted cheese.
Oh, no, can't do that.
Yeah, I tried that. Now.
I mean, I don't know, bro. If you're smoking that loud
I mean,
already,
yeah,
you feel
true.
me? You know, I don't know. The cheese, I can't do it. No.
You would have to be doing it at the same time, though, smoking and smelling like skunk. Because
Like,
people
nah,
know.
yeah.
It
People
goes
will
hand in hand.
know.
It goes hand in hand. Like, oh no, it's this, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's weird. All right, question number 11. Favorite beer?
I've always liked the.
I'm looking at his answer.
What did you like, huh? A ver.
I like Coronas. I like. Recently, he got me into IPAs.
Oh, which one?
That's why I was like,
Yeah, well, what's up?
Lagunitas.
Okay, fire.
Oh, that's
I
true.
fuck with that.
He likes Lagunitas.
Lagunitas is
I
dank.
like recently. Well, I love IPAs, but recently I've been into Latitude 33.
Okay, cool.
The blood orange.
The blood orange.
A blood orange is fire.
I don't think it's an IPA, but I'm a big fan of the 394, like the Tony Gwynn.
The Tony Gwynn, yeah.
That's fire. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like all the Latitude beers are fire. St. Andre, I was a big. I mean, people are probably gonna hate on that, but I was a big Ballast Point fan before.
That's not bad.
But even after the sale, like,
Did you ever try the Barmies?
Yeah, yeah. So beer, IPAs, right, Danny?
They just got sold. They just got sold again. So
okay.
It should be way better now.
Okay, I mean, shit. I'll fuck up a good Sculpin anytime.
Hell yeah, bro. It's solid. You always know what you're gonna get.
Exactly.
All right. Favorite tequila?
¿Cómo se llama? Cazadores.
Okay.
Cazadores.
Del que le den, dice.
El que le den.
Pues sí.
Ya cuando estoy bien entrado.
Cuando
ya.
voy a Tijuana, usualmente nomás me agarran de atrás y me dan la botella.
Esta madre, güey.
I wouldn't say like Herradura.
Oh, hey, that one's very fire and underrated.
I've tried that one.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nephew Kevin. He
hell
put
yeah,
me
bro.
on that Herradura.
Kevin.
And like Brian goes, as a matter of fact.
Well, funny thing you said that.
Take some shots right now.
Hell yeah, we're gonna have to run that back.
You guys were
Shit.
talking about the pizza.
Shit, like you're like, whoa, where's it
Where the
at?
party at?
All right, moving on. Question 13. Craziest thing you've done when drunk that you could say in front of the camera.
That led up to that.
Craziest thing.
Do you want to plead the fifth, or what do you want to do?
I don't know, man. I'm a super chill drunk. Like people can't even
Tell you're drunk?
I rather smoke than drink. But
Okay.
when I do drink, like can't recall anything crazy.
I mean, probably got in a fight when I was younger.
Happens all the time. Nah, just kidding. I'm all vibes. I'm not a
every
fighter. I'm a
Saturday.
lover, bro. Yeah.
I'm a chill drunk, so I can't.
For me, I feel like I'm just me times like 100. So you get like energy times 10.
super Saiyan.
Yeah, dude, that should be like that.
Jeremy.
Yeah. Question number 14. Pineapple on pizza?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's controversial right there. You know, a lot of
You
people.
guys,
People always.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. My girlfriend hates it.
It's like a thing though. Like I've been to pizza spots where they're like, nah,
We don't do that. We don't
come
fuck with
on,
that.
bro.
You know what I've been through? Some people. I mean, sometimes I like to put ranch on my pizza.
Okay.
Yes, and then I go to plates like, nah, we don't do that much.
I put, bro. I know you're gonna judge me. I was in TJ. I was in TJ. Nah.
What are you gonna say?
I was in TJ till like 10, and over there, you know, los sobre ruedas, and like the swap meets, they would always do. I grew up putting ketchup.
No,
Bro, I knew he was gonna say this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap.
we do not.
We're done.
We do not condone
Hey,
that.
People always give me shit for that, and I'm like, dude,
Nah.
it's pretty fire.
I can't do that.
Oh,
Ranch
man.
is like I can accept that. You
But
feel me?
ketchup.
Hot sauce, I can accept that.
Ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup.
Ranch?
Do you still do it?
Here and there. Here and there.
If they have it.
All right, bro. Lucky here at the Energy Podcast, we do not judge. So, hey, bro, it is what it is.
Pero cuando salgas.
Pero cuando
pizza.
salga, watch out, bro. All right, moving on to question number 15. Make your favorite animal sound.
I mean, fucking giraffe.
The giraffe is your animal?
I mean, besides a dog,
How do you make the sound?
I don't know.
No sound. I'd have to do like a tiger.
There it is. All right, we'll move on to the last question. And this one, you guys got to fill in the blank, okay?
All right.
So we'll start with you, Danny, and then we'll do it over to you, Trey. Right? Repeat after me. My name is,
My name is Danny Rose.
and I get my energy from.
Music.
There it is. Trey.
My name is Tre Castro, and I get my energy from music.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tre Castro, Danny Rose, stepping into the Energy Podcast. Boys, thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having me. Man.
New song out, Buscarte, out on now. Check it out on his link on his profile. Album coming soon. Hennessy's. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us, bro.
Appreciate you guys. This is not the first time. Welcome to the Energy Podcast family.
Energy.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, guys, everybody that's been rocking with us at home, thank you so much. Follow us, subscribe to us, and make sure you guys check out my boy's music and beats because goddamn is going up. Energy
Despiertos.
out.